Hey guys, Leslie here, and today I want to talk to you about gray hair reversal success stories. I know a lot of you are obviously very skeptical that pure white hair or gray hair that's been there for a long time, or maybe you're 60 years old or 70 years old and you think it's not possible to reverse your gray hair, are thinking, I'm too old to have that happen. So I thought I would just talk about some gray hair reversal success stories in older individuals, and as well as a couple of younger ones, just to show you that this can happen. I think that sometimes it helps us to know that there have been these cases, because if the cases exist, it could happen for us too, right? So one thing I will say about all the examples I'm going to be talking to you about today is that in every single case, there was an underlying health issue that seemed to lead to the gray hair. So let's start with this lady here. So this is Anne Wigmore. I don't know if you can see her, but she was very famous in the United States for starting something called the Hippocrates Institute. In her 50s, she got cancer. And she famously used the plants and herbs that she had learned about from her grandmother back home in Lithuania to cure her cancer. And what was quite interesting is that after she cured her cancer, all of her hair grew back in with its original brown pigment. Now, this could you would say, well, how do we know that she had gray hair before this? Well, first of all, this is a photo of her at age 82. Secondly, she was an extremely well-known person around Boston and very well-known in the Lithuanian community in the United States. And everyone knew that she had gray hair before and that she took wheatgrass as part of her regular diet to cure herself of cancer. And she also got her gray hair to reverse. The other group that I want to talk about is one that I've discussed previously. So these are two gentlemen, and you've probably seen this photo before. These pictures come from a study out of Spain. That's the study if you want to look it up. And basically, 8 out of 28 patients who were treated for lung cancer discovered that after the treatment was successful and their lung cancer went away, guess what? So did their gray hair. So this is the before picture and these are the after pictures. So that's another example of gray hair reversal success stories. This journal article here is actually about a different condition, and this is about thyroid disease. So this, as you can see from the title, it says repigmentation of hair after thyroid treatment. So I'm not making this up. This is a real article. You can look it up yourself. So this was where 2 patients who had hypothyroidism, that means very low thyroid function, were treated and then spontaneously found their hair pigment came back. So another example of where this can happen. Now, all of these cases have to do with individuals who actually had an underlying condition. And once the condition was treated and their bodies were brought back to homeostasis, that is balance, their hair reflected their inner health. Now, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with going silver. It's a beautiful color. I'm just saying in some cases, it can be an indication of an underlying issue on the inside that means we need to take a look inside and treat it. And as you can see with all the examples I've given today, these were people who either had cancer or poor thyroid function, and once that was taken care of, the pigment in their hair returned. So I hope that this has given you some ideas on how you might hack your own gray hair. Address your own health issues first, bring yourself to optimum wellness, and then the hair color, the hair thickness will follow. And as ever, if you've got any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments below. I look at every single one. Thank you again so much for watching, and see you next time.